Right now, there is a stranger living in your house. They sleep in your bed, they wear your clothes, and one day, they're going to need money, a lot of it. That stranger is you, in 30 years. And here's the scary part. Scientists put people in a brain scanner and asked them to picture their future self. Their brain reacted like they were thinking about a complete stranger. That one glitch is the reason saving money feels impossible. It's why you swear you'll start next month and next month never comes. But stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to trick your brain into actually wanting to save, and it's weirdly simple. So let's go back to that experiment. A scientist named Hal Hershfield wanted to know why we're all so bad at saving, so he put people in a brain scanner. First, he asked them to think about themselves today. A part of the brain lit up. Call it the me zone. Then he asked them to think about a stranger. The me zone went quiet. Makes sense. A stranger isn't you. Then came the clever part. He asked them to picture themselves in the future. Old you. Retired you. And the me zone stayed quiet. To your brain, future you looks exactly like a stranger. Think about what that means. When you skip saving, your brain isn't being lazy. It feels like you're handing your money to some old stranger you've never met. Would you give $200 to a random guy on the street so he can spend it in 30 years? Of course not. That's exactly how your brain sees your retirement account. And it gets worse. Hershfield found the more your brain treated future you like a stranger, the less you saved. The disconnect literally predicted who'd end up broke. So if saving feels like a fight, it's because it is. You're fighting your own brain. Now, why would evolution build a brain this dumb about money? It's not dumb. It's just really, really old. Picture your ancestor 50,000 years ago. He finds a tree full of ripe fruit. What should he do? Save half for next month? No. Next month doesn't exist for him. A storm could come, an animal could steal it, he could be dead by Tuesday. The smart move was simple. Eat it all, right now. The ancestors who grabbed the reward immediately survived. The ones who saved for later lost it. So your brain evolved one golden rule. A reward now beats a reward later, every time. Scientists call this present bias. But all it really means is your brain is addicted to right now. Want proof? Would you rather have $100 today or $120 in a month? Most people grab the 100. Now flip it. $100 in a year or $120 in a year and 1 month? Suddenly, everyone waits the extra month for the extra 20. Same wait, same reward. But when it's far away, you're patient, and when it's right in front of you, your brain panics and grabs. That's the glitch. It saved your ancestor's life, but you're not starving in a cave, you're trying to retire. And the same wiring is quietly wrecking your bank account. There's a famous experiment that shows this perfectly, the marshmallow test. A researcher named Walter Mischel sat little kids in a room, put one marshmallow on the table, and made them an offer. Eat this one now, or wait 15 minutes and get 2. Then he left, and filmed what happened. Some kids ate it the second the door closed. Some tried to wait, covering their eyes, sitting on their hands, sniffing the marshmallow like it was torture. A few lasted the full 15 minutes and got the second one. And years later, researchers checked back on those kids. The ones who waited were doing better in life. For years, people said this proved some kids just have more willpower, but newer research found something way more useful. The kids who waited weren't superhuman. They used tricks. They looked away. They distracted themselves. They turned the marshmallow into a boring cloud, so it stopped tempting them. They didn't beat their brain with willpower. They changed the situation, so their brain didn't have to fight. And that is the entire secret to saving money. Hold that thought, because we're about to use it. But first, watch how this glitch gets used against you every single day. Every company on Earth knows your brain craves now, so they sell you now, and they make later your problem. Buy now, pay later. Read that again. They hand you the reward instantly and push the pain onto future you. The stranger, the guy your brain doesn't care about. One-click ordering. Why does it exist? Because every second you wait, your slow, sensible brain might wake up and go, do we actually need this? So they delete the wait. Your now brain wins before your later brain even shows up. Auto-renewing subscriptions you never feel. Only $9.99 a month. Sounds like nothing, your brain barely notices. but that's 12 payments a year on something you forgot you had. None of this is an accident. Billions of dollars go into making spend now effortless and save later painful. You're not weak for falling for it, you're outgunned, but once you see the trick, it stops working. So how do you beat a brain that hates saving? You don't. Remember the kids. You don't fight your brain, you trick it. 3 simple ways. Trick 1. Make the stranger feel like you. Hirschfield ran one more test. He showed people a photo of themselves, but aged up, wrinkles and all, before asking them to save. Suddenly, future you wasn't a stranger. He had a face, and the people who saw their old face saved almost twice as much. You can do this today. Picture old you. Give them a name. Decide what life you want them to have. The more real they feel, the more your brain wants to protect them. Trick 2. Automate it so your brain never gets a vote. The marshmallow kids won by changing the situation, so you do the same. Set your savings to move automatically the day you get paid before your now brain ever sees the money. You can't spend what you never felt land. You decide once while you're being smart, and it runs forever. Trick 3. Make spending harder and saving easier. Flip the setup. Delete the saved card, log out of the shopping apps, add a 24-hour rule before any big buy. You're just adding the weight back in, giving your sensible brain time to vote. Half the time, the urge is gone by morning. That's it. You don't need more willpower. You need a better setup. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Saving was never about discipline or being good with money. It's about realizing your brain is running ancient software in a modern world. It thinks you might die next week, so it begs you to enjoy everything now. It treats older you like a stranger it owes nothing. But that stranger is real. They're coming, and they'll live the exact life your habits today decide. So here's the only question that matters. Every time you save a little, you're not giving money to a stranger. You're sending it forward to the one person who'll need it most and who's counting on you right now. Be the person who shows up for them. The marshmallow kids figured it out at 5 years old. Now, so can you.